Now, let us see performance consideration. Two key factors in the commercial success are first performance, second cost. In other words, the best possible performance at a low cost. A common measure of success is called the Price performance ratio. Performance depends on how fast the machine instructions are brought to the processor and how fast the machine instructions are executed. To achieve parallelism, interleaving is used. Parallelism means both the slow and fast units are assessed in the same manner. Interleaving. The main memory of a computer is structured as a collection of physical separate modules. Each module has its own ABR address buffer register and DBR data buffer register. So, memory access operations may proceed in more than one module at the same time. See the figure 5.25. Thus, the aggregate rate of the transmission of words to or from the main memory can be increased. The low order k bits of the memory address select a module, while the higher order m bits name a location within the module. In this way, consecutive addresses are located in the successive modules. Thus, any component of the system can keep several modules busy at any one time t. This results in both faster access to block of data and higher average utilization of the memory system as a whole. To implement the interleaved structure, there must be 2k modules, otherwise there will be gaps of non-existent locations in the address space. High hit rate and miss penalty. The number of hits stated as a fraction of all attempted accesses is called the hit rate. The extra time needed to bring the desired information into the cache is called miss penalty. High hit rate well over 0.9 are essential for high performance computers. Performance is adversely affected by the actions that need to be taken when a miss occurs. A performance penalty is incurred because of the extra time needed to bring a block of data from a slower unit to faster unit. During that period, the processor is stalled waiting for instructions or data. We refer to the total access time seen by the processor when a miss occurs as the miss penalty. Let H be the hit rate, M the miss penalty, and C the time to access information in the cache. Thus, the average access time experienced by the processor is T average is equal to HC plus 1 minus H into M. Now let us see virtual memory. It refers to a technique that automatically moves program or data block into the main memory when they are required for execution. The address generated by the processor is referred to as virtual or logical address. The virtual address is translated into physical address by MMU, Memory Management Unit. During every memory cycle, MMU determines whether the addressed word is in the memory. If the word is in memory, then the word is accessed and execution proceeds. Otherwise, a page containing desired word is transferred from disk to memory. Using DMA scheme, transfer of data between disk and memory is performed. Now, let us see virtual memory address translation. All programs and data are composed of fixed length units called pages. See the figure 8.25. The page consists of a block of words. The words occupy contiguous locations in the memory. The pages are commonly ranged from 2k to 16k bytes in the length. Cache bridges speed up the gap between main memory and secondary storage. Each virtual address contains a virtual page number, low order bit, and offset high order bit. Virtual page number plus offset is equal gives rise to specifies the location of a particular word within a page. For page table, it contains the information about memory address where the page is stored and control and current status of the page. Page frame an area in the main memory that holds one page. Page table base register, it contains the starting address of the page table. Virtual page number plus page table base register gives the starting address of the page if that page currently resides in the memory. Control bits in page table. The control bits is used to specify the status of the page while it is in memory, indicate the validity of the page, indicate whether the page has been modified during its stay in the memory. Now let us see translation look aside buffer TLB. The page table information is used by MMU for every read or write access. See the figure 8.26. The page table is placed in the memory, but a copy of a small portion of the page table is located within MMU. This small portion is called TLB. Translation look aside buffer. TLB consists of the page table entries that corresponds to the most recently accessed pages. TLB also contains the virtual address of the entry. When OS changes contents of page table, the control bit will invalidate corresponding entry in TLB. Given a virtual address, the MMU looks in TLB for the referenced page. If page table entry for this page is found in TLB, the physical address is obtained immediately. Otherwise, the required entry is obtained from the page table and TLB is updated. Page faults. Page fault occurs when a program generates an access request to a page that is not in memory. When MMU detects a page fault, the MMU asks the OS to generate an interrupt. The OS suspends the execution of the task that caused the page fault and begins execution of another task whose pages are in memory. When the task resumes, the interrupted instruction must continue from the point of interruption. If a new page is brought from disk when memory is full, disk must replace one of the resident pages. In this case, LRU algorithm is used to remove the least referenced page from memory. A modified page has to be written back to the disk before it is removed from the memory. In this case, write-through protocol is used. Now let us see memory management requirements. Management routines are part of the operating system. Assembling the OS routine into virtual address space is called system space. The virtual space in which the user application programs reside is called the user space. Each user space has a separate page table. MMU uses the page table to determine the address of the table to be used in the translation process. The process has two stages. User state. In this state, the processor executes the user program. Supervisor state. In this state, the processor executes the OS routines. Privileged instruction. In user state, the machine instructions cannot be executed. Hence, a user program is prevented from accessing the page table of the system spaces. The control bits in each entry can be set to control the access privileges granted to each program. That is, one program may be allowed to read or write a given page, while the other program may be given only read access. Secondary storage. The semiconductor memories do not provide all the storage capability. The secondary storage devices provide larger storage requirements. Some of the secondary storage devices are magnetic disk, optical disk, and magnetic tapes. Now let us see magnetic disk. Magnetic disk system consists of one or more disks mounted on a common spindle. A thin magnetic film is deposited on each disk. Figure 8.27c. Disk is placed in a rotary drive so that magnetized surfaces move in close proximity to read or write heads. Each read or write head consists of magnetic yoke and magnetic coil. Digital information is stored on magnetic film by applying current pulse to the magnetizing coil. Only changes in the magnetic field under the head can be sensed during the read operation. Therefore, if the binary state 0 and 1 are represented by two opposite states, then a voltage is induced in the head only at 0 to 1 and at 1 to 0 transition in the bit stream. A consecutive zeros and ones are determined by using the clock. Manchester encoding technique is used to combine the clocking information with data. Read-or-write heads are maintained at a small distance from disk surfaces in order to achieve high bit densities. When disk is moving at their steady state, the air pressure develops BRW disk surfaces and head. This air pressure forces the head away from the surface. The flexible spring connection between head and its arm mounting permits the head to fly at the desired distance away from the surface. Winchester technology read-or-write heads are placed in the sealed air filtered enclosure called the Winchester technology. The read-or-write heads can operate closer to magnetic track surface because the dust particles, which are a problem in unsealed assemblies, are absent. Advantages: it has a larger capacity for a given physical size. The data intensity is high because the storage medium is not exposed to contaminating elements. The read-or-write heads of the disk system are movable. The disk system has three parts: disk platter, usually called disk drive, spins the disk and moves read-or-write heads. Disk controller controls the operation of the system. Now let us see organization and accessing of data on a disk. Each surface is divided into concentric tracks. See the figure 8.28. Each track is divided into sectors. The set of corresponding tracks on all surfaces of a stack of disk form a logical cylinder. The data are accessed by specifying the surface number, track number and the sector number. The read-or-write operation starts at sector boundaries. Data bits are stored serially on each track. Each sector usually contains 512 bytes. Sector header contains identification number. It helps to find the desired sector on the selected track. ECC error checking code is used to detect and correct errors. An unformatted disk has no information on its tracks. The formatting process divides the disk physically into tracks and sectors. The formatting process may discover some defective sectors on all tracks. Disk controller keeps a record of various defects. The disk is divided into logical partitions: primary partition, secondary partition. Each track has the same number of sectors, so all tracks have same storage capacity. Thus, the stored information is packed more densely on inner track than on outer track. Access time. There are two components involved in the time delay. Seek time, the time required to move the read-or-write head to the proper track. Latency, rotational delay, the amount of time that elapses after the head is positioned over the correct track until the starting position of the addressed sector passes under the read-or-write head. Seek time plus latency is equal to disk access time. Typical disk: 1 inch disk weight is equal to 1 ounce. Size is comparable to matchbook. Capacity 1 GB in a disk has the following parameter: recording surface 20, track 15,000, track or surface sectors 400. Each sector stores 512 bytes of data. Capacity of formatted disk is equal to 20 into 15,000 is into 400 into 512 is equal to 60 GB. Seek time is equal to 3 meters. 3 ms. Platter rotation is equal to 10,000 rev per min. Latency is equal to 3 ms. Internet transfer rate is equal to 34 MB per s. Now let us see data buffer cache. A disk drive that incorporates the required SCSI circuit is referred to as SCSI drive. The SCSI can transfer data at higher rate than the disk tracks. A data buffer can be used to deal with the possible difference in transfer rate BRW disk and SCSI bus. The buffer is a semiconductor memory. The buffer can also provide cache mechanism for the disk. When a read request arrives at the disk, then controller first check if the data is available in the cache or buffer. If data is available in cache, then the data can be accessed and placed on SCSI bus. Otherwise, the data will be retrieved from the disk. Disk controller. The disk controller acts as an interface between disk drive and system bus. See the figure 8.13. The disk controller uses DMA scheme to transfer data between disk and memory. When the OS initiates the transfer by issuing RW request, the controller's register will load the following information: memory address of the first memory location of the block of words involved in the transfer, disk address location of the sector containing the beginning of the desired block of words, word count, number of words in the block to be transferred. The disk address issued by the OS is a logical address. The corresponding physical address on the disk may be different. The controller's major functions are: seek, causes disk drive to move the read or write ahead from its current position to desired track. Read initiates a read operation starting at the address specified in the disk address register. Data read serially from the disk are assembled into words and placed into the data buffer for transfer to the main memory. Write transfers data to the disk. Error checking computes the error correcting code ECC value for the data read from a given sector and compares it with the corresponding ECC value read from the disk. In the case of mismatch, it corrects the errors if possible. Otherwise, it raises an interrupt to inform the OS that an error has occurred. See the problems 1 to 5 with their solutions. See the problems with solutions 5 to 8. See the 9th problem with solution. See the 9th problem with its solution.